The QT Music Society, otherwise known as QMuso, is a network of students working to bring together musicians from all around QUT, regardless of what you're studying. We want to build a greater sense of campus vibrancy and community. From playing the African nose flute to performing in an established band, QT Music Society is for you.
Hi Sophie, thank you for taking the time to sit with us.
No worries, Callum, it's great to be here.
Firstly, can you explain to us what is the QT Music Society and what does it do?
Yes, so the QT Music Society is it aims to bring together musicians from all around QUT, regardless of their culture or their discipline, to build a sense of community and culture at QUT, and kind of hope to do this through opportunities for students to rehearse together and perform together in different situations on campus and off campus sometimes as well.
Okay. Can you take us back to when there was no QT Music Society and what inspired the start-up of it, or how the Music Society was founded?
The Music Society started with an idea. There was a couple of students and they went looking for a music society and they couldn't find anything. So they went to the student support services and asked about how you might set up a music society such as this. And they applied for some funding and they got it. And so then they put out a few emails in the registrar's newsletter and things and said, who is interested in a music society and getting one started at QUT. They held their first meeting in November last year and there was about 30 to 40 musicians that turned up. None of these musicians were actually from the music department. They were all musicians that were studying law or science or health, and they played music at school and they wanted to get back into it again. So that was kind of the basis of what the Music Society started to become.
In starting out, what were some of the biggest challenges you faced and how did you manage to overcome them?
The biggest challenge still today is space. We are currently rehearsing in the space here, which is a converted office space, and because it's an office during the week, we're only able to use it on the weekends, so our rehearsals are all on Sundays in the afternoons here, and we manage to cram up to 40 musicians sometimes into one space, which is pretty awesome, but it is a challenge to find a home for the QT Music Society.
Yep. Where do you see QT Music Society 5 years from now? Where do you see the QT Music Society 5 years from now?
I hope that in 5 years' time, the QT Music Society can be a really integrated part of what QUT offers students. Just like the way that sport is offered to students, I think that the Music Society is a real asset to what QUT can offer.
The QUT Music Society, to me, is a way to perform and play and become part of a band while studying uni at the same time. I'm studying engineering, so I don't often get the opportunity, and it's great to have people to play with.
The QT Music Society to me is a fun, relaxed atmosphere where I've made a lot of friends because I've been coming to rehearsals in different ensembles, and it's just made me want to come back. I really think it is the people that make it so much fun.
The thing I like the most about the QT Music Society is probably you're with like-minded people and they don't judge you on what you study or your background or anything, they just judge you on your music and how you play.
The thing I like most about the QT Music Society is spending time with people who are passionate about the same thing.